Hello, my beautiful people. How are you all doing? As you all know, I am Jofia. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I make my kojic acid and niacinamide beauty soap. This soap is a bomb, trust me. So let's get started. I'm going to be using shea butter. I've measured the shea butter. I use 100 gram of shea butter, and this is my oil. I'm going to use palm kernel oil throughout. I've measured that out. Check the description below. You're going to see the list of I'm going to list the ingredients, all the ingredients I used. I'm going to list them out. So I'm going to measure out my caustic soda. I'll be using 200 grams of caustic soda. Yeah, 200 grams of caustic soda. A lot of people don't know that caustic soda is also sodium hydroxide, especially some people from my part of a country. Yes, my part of a country. I'm going to use 200 grams of caustic soda or sodium hydroxide. Please make sure you protect yourself. Put on a hand glove, put on a long sleeve or shirt to cover your skin. This here now is niacinamide and kojic acid. Niacinamide and kojic acid. The quantity is in the description. I'm going to drop it there. So I'm going to take part of the water for this production and dissolve my niacinamide and kojic acid. You know, it takes a longer time to dissolve. That's why I'm doing this earlier. But if you can do it prior to the time of this product of your own production, it will be better so that it will dissolve completely. So can you see that? I'm going to stir it and then keep it, then start the production. So this is the remaining water. I'm going to dissolve my caustic soda in it. The water quantity will be in the description below. So make sure you add the caustic soda gently and slowly and stir as you do so. After stirring it, I'm going to keep it to clear up or to cool down a bit, because I'm going to use heat transfer method for this production. Heat transfer method. So after stirring it, I'm going to keep it for it to dissolve very to clear up for like some minutes, and the temperature to come down a bit. So I want to have the same temperature with the caustic soda and the oil. I have to drop the oil in the bowl of oil inside a pot of warm water. That is where it has been all this while after I measured it out. So let's start the production now. So this is the shea butter. I'm going to be using 100 grams of shea butter. I'm going to use a little bit of color. They call this color, where I bought this color, they told me it's mica. Yes, so I don't know, but if you can't get it, you can also use oil color or watercolor. The watercolor, you have to dissolve it in your caustic soda. Yes, even the oil color, you can also dissolve in your caustic soda. So I have done that, and let me start pouring it into the butter. The heat from the caustic soda solution will help dissolve the butter. That is the heat transfer method. You will use the heat from the caustic soda to dissolve the hard oils, that's the butters. Then after dissolving it, the butter has dissolved. I'm now adding the liquid oil, which is the palm kernel oil I'm using. Then I'm going to give it a mix. I'll mix it thoroughly until it gets a light trace. After the light trace, I'm going to add in the dissolved niacinamide and kojic acid. Yes, I've added that. I'm giving it a stir. I'll mix it very well. Then this is kaolin. I'm going to take a little quantity of the soup and dissolve the kaolin. You can as well dissolve the kaolin in your oils, but I choose to do it this way. You all know the benefits of kaolin. If you don't add kaolin to your soup, you are missing it. It helps remove spots, even some dark spots on the skin. I can't do baby soup, children's soup without kaolin. So this is kaolin. The quantity, I will list it in the description box. So I'm going to mix it thoroughly to make sure everything mixes well. Make sure everything mixes well. Then I'm going to add in my honey. Yes, I'm using honey and vitamin E. You can as well use only vitamin E or honey, but I'm using the two. Or honey and vitamin E, they are good humectants. They draw moisture to your skin. They are good moisturizer as well. So I'm going to add in my honey. The honey quantity will be in the description box, and the vitamin A too. So make sure you use original honey, not sugar syrup, please. So I'm going to give that a stir. After mixing, I'm going to add in my fragrance. I'll be using fragrance. You can use any fragrance of your choice. You can mix fragrance. The secret in using fragrance is in soap. If you don't want people to know to define your fragrance easily, to be able to identify it, you have to mix about 2 or 3 fragrances and add to your soap. So I've added the fragrance and I'm going to give it a stir. Now know that some fragrances tend to liquidify your soap batter. Fragrances like citrus fragrances, yes, even citrus I know very well. So I'm going to give it a stir. Then straight to the mold, I'm going to pour it into the mold. I have lined my mold earlier. Make sure you always line your mold before you start your production, before you start dissolving your caustic soda. So I'm going to add it to my mold. After adding it to the mold, I'm going to leave it to harden for 24 hours. After the 24 hours, that is when you're going to cut the soup. Can you see how beautiful the soup is? How smooth the batter is as well? So after pouring it into the mold, we are going to leave it for 24 hours. Yeah, for 24 hours. After 24 hours, then you're going to cut. Thank you all for watching. I love you all. Please, if you are a new person here, if you are a new watcher here, please do subscribe. Help me subscribe to this channel, please. It means a lot to me. Subscription is free. Thank you all. See you in the next video. I love you all. Bye.